Hello. Set my phone on my desk because I am working on some stuff and I want to talk to you guys about something that came up last week. And I debated talking about this, but I think it's just really important. First of all, hi. If you don't know who I am, I'm Amanda Smith. I'm the CEO and founder of Dallas Girl Gang, if you know that community, host of the Girl Gang podcast, and your friendly neighborhood business coach, as I like to call myself. This is a little mini lesson just for you if you're a business owner. So if you're watching, stick around. It's going to blow your mind. Hopefully not, but it may just blow your mind. Also, side note, Built to Belong is the new book coming out tomorrow by my friend Natalie Frank. She is the founder of Rising Tide Society, and they are co-owned by Honeybook. And I just love her. So go get her book. Last week, and just hang with me. So again, if you're a business owner, stick with me. I'm going to give you some really good advice. Free advice from a business coach. Here you go. Last week, I was looking for a personal trainer. I want a personal trainer to work with on my fitness and health goals. Okay. I went on Instagram, as a millennial does, to find someone. I have friends that I know, but I just was like, okay, who else is out there? Who's in my area? Do I want someone virtual? Do I want someone local? Weighing my options, right? Whenever we're trying to find a service provider or something, we do our research, right? We Google, we go on Instagram, we go on Pinterest. So I found a few people. I found about 4 people. And all 4 of these people looked great. They looked like they knew what they were doing. They had seemed like they'd been doing this a long time. Any one of them actually would have been a good fit for me. Some would have been virtual. Most of them were local here in Dallas, or in the area at least. But here's what I saw. Are you listening? This blew my mind. And I actually talked about it with a couple of the girls because it just came up. None of them had clear info in their bio or a website so that I could go learn more about them and fill out a contact form or an application or schedule a call with them. I even went as far with some of them as to DM them and say, hey, I'm interested in your services. It was days later until I was replied to. Not that I'm upset about that, but I'm just from a business owner perspective, if I have a lead come in, my system is they apply to work with me in my bio. The application is in the link in my bio. It's always there. That application goes to a spreadsheet. That spreadsheet, I use something called Zapier. How do you spell it? Zapier. To send me an email notification and put it in my ClickUp tasks to say, hey, you have a new coaching lead. Because what happens when someone comes into our funnel and they're interested in working with us and we're interested in buying our products, there's a window that you have where you're going to keep them or lose them. And they're going to go buy from someone else. Okay? So, just with this story I'm sharing, I found these 4 personal trainers. Most of them did not have websites or even client testimonials. Client testimonials should be, in my opinion, a necessity and a foundation of showing people that they can trust you. Oftentimes you are hiring people, especially in 2021, we're hiring people and working with people and getting help and education from people that we don't actually know, that we don't know in person, that we've never met in person. So how are they going to trust you if you don't have client testimonials, if you don't have some proof in the pudding, if you don't have a clear website, if you don't have an application process that tells you, hey, here's how I work. You fill this out. I will get you more information within 24 hours, whatever it might be. And so this was at least 8 days ago, if not maybe. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but I'm just going to keep talking. So the story goes, I finally got to talk with someone, and the person that I have most likely decided to go with is actually the one who responded to me and talked with me the most and just wanted to get to know me the most. And what we found is she doesn't have a website. She doesn't have client testimonials and things like that. But she invited me to a call and we, did those things. So if you are not making your process from A to Z easy as effing pie for your potential customer to discover you, learn, and go through a buying process and even just a decision to get on a call with you. If you don't have anything in the middle, you are going to lose them. Because then what happened was I had someone else follow up and I said, I went with someone else because your website is hard to navigate, or the link in your bio is not actually a website. I didn't understand. I don't see any client testimonials. I messaged you like 5 days ago and I didn't hear back, but I did hear back from this other person. It's not that I don't think you're great, but I didn't hear from you. And I don't have anything to go off of. So if you don't have your shit in the link in your bio on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, the bottom of your email signature, if it's not just clear as day as to how people can work with you and how people can get into your funnel, you are going to lose them. You are going to lose them. And I'm talking about the qualified leads that are coming in. I'm not talking about any Joe Schmo that just comes in, but I'm talking about people who are actively seeking your services and they're Googling it and they're searching it and then they go find you. If you don't have a system or some kind of process to capture that lead and keep them warm, keep them interested, and deliver and connect with them within 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, you're gonna lose them. You're gonna lose them. The 3 other trainers, they lost me. There was, I've seen on people's processes that, it's like, hey, we will get back to you within 24 hours. No, they don't. And then it's days and days later. And I know everybody has really good intentions, but if you can tell your potential client, hey, here's how I work. Know your system like the back of your hand. And maybe you're not saying these things because you don't know your system or you don't have one. You don't know how your sales process. You don't know how to bring that person in and then you get on a call and they do an application. And if it's the right fit, you move them to this, or your offers. You don't have testimonial, so many different things. You are leaving money on the table just for other people to take. And they are becoming other people's clients as we speak. If you currently don't have something in your bio, on your website, clear as day, to where they can go find out how to work with you or how to inquire or apply, whatever your process is. Okay, so I just to share that. I know someone was saying, yes. If you're oh man, I don't have a process. Well, write it down. What do you normally do? Because here's the thing too, if you're talking with someone in the DMs and trying to find a time, use Calendly, please. It's going to make your life so much easier. Then it'll go straight to your Google Calendar and it will go to their Google Calendar. And it's easy as pie, right? Do you have an application for people to work with you? Especially higher ticket things. Anything over $1,000, or I would say maybe $2,000 or $2,500. People, that's a big commitment. You want to make sure it's the person is a right fit for that offer. So you don't want to get on a call and waste your time when someone who, is not ready for that service, you could know beforehand is my whole point too. So just food for thought today, a little free advice, a little help from your sister over here, because I want to see you guys be successful too. I want to see you win. And when people find your platform and they jive with you and they're like, oh, I like your vibe, there should be an easy way for them to get in touch with you and for you to see them and nurture that relationship. Because otherwise, like I said, you're going to lose them. So here's a little call to action. If you've been watching and you're like, I think I need help, I think I need a better system, I think I'm losing people, or your leads are going cold, or they say they're interested and then you never hear from them again and they kind of ghost you, there's probably a reason why, and it's probably your systems. So if you want to work with me and you're like, Amanda, I think I need your help. I think I need you to help set me up and strategize some things in your sales process and lead generation process, I got you. We can do an intensive. We can do one-on-one coaching. I offer one-on-one coaching or group programs. The group program I'm running right now will start in October, and that's my Girl Gang Collective Mastermind. It's for a very specific person. So you can find more info about that in my bio. But if you're wanting some strategy and you need help with this, and one-on-one coaching container or intensive, either one, they're both just one-on-one, would be best for you. So go to the link in my bio, get out of this live, go apply to work with me, and here's my process. When you apply to work with me, you fill out the application, be as thorough as possible. The other thing I notice is when people just kind of throw it together and fill it out really fast and they're not giving the attention it deserves, I know that they're probably not serious about it. So fill it out. You will get a email from me or a DM, either way, and we will chat and I will tell you, hey, this is what I think you're a fit for or not or whatever. And then we'll schedule a call if it's a good fit and see what's right for you. Okay. Guarantee you will hear from me within 24 to 48 hours. So go do that. It was great to share this experience with you guys. My screens just went dark, so there it goes. Hope you have a great day. You want to be generating leads 24 hours a day, right? So why would you want to miss out on cash money on the table? We're all trying to collect all our dollars and cents. So I want to help you do that too. Because you're amazing and you got to get your shit out there and you got to get people to come to you and get that process tight. So see you soon.